cold. Hi. This is Leilani with Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff. In my backyard, it's a little bit cold, even in the turtleneck. But we're gonna do this tonight because we don't have a bottle out. Why is that? Remember that box with the picture? This is the box, and I'm so excited to show you what was inside. Oh. Ooh. Yes. So we are going back to the distillery that stated, make good whiskey and do the right thing. Shouldn't we all live by that kind of life jewel? Drink good whiskey and do the right thing. That's what I'm here for. So, I'm going back to Cleveland. I'm going back to Cleveland in my backyard. Anyway, tonight we are going back to Cleveland and we are doing their Wheat Penny 1958 bourbon, which was so generously shared by Tom, the owner, the founder, the CEO, the mad scientist over at Cleveland, Rebecca, who is the only female at this time working as the marketing director. But she states there will be more, and I'm very excited to hear about this juncture. And Nick, who actually reached out to me, who's actually part of the whole social media team. They have a cool group, a cool bunch over there, y'all. And I am so thankful that they love Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff enough to trust me with another review. And I'm excited to do it. So we are into, again, Cleveland Wheat Penny 1958 bourbon. That's what I'm talking about, yo. It is 94 proof. It is 47% ABV. Their mash bill, 51% corn, 45% wheat instead of rye, and 4% malt. This is their first wheated bourbon, and they actually use air-dried, sustainable black cherry wood and toasted oak to finish off this particular whiskey. Now, this is the company that I told you uses that rapid age processing. Takes their whiskey bourbon, throws it in a oak barrel for like 6 months, and then through all that pressure and oxygen and all that science and whiskey art, within another week or so, you get the whiskey, which I am very just in love with. I know some people have problems with it. You know, it's all about the 12-year, the 15-year, and I love those too. But I also love someone who decides to create out the box, because that's what I'm all about. Now, Tom, the CEO, he ended up thinking about wheat bourbon because it's their first wheated bourbon, and all of his wheat pennies that he used to collect. And in 1958, when he was 7 years old, the wheat penny was done for. They stopped making them, and he has collected them for over like 60 years. And the way he described it on the site was super cute. You guys have to hear him say it, because it almost went into like this Bubba Gump whole shrimp thing. It was like, I collected in pickle jars and mason jars and mayonnaise jars and relish jars and milk jars, and I carried them all in jars all the way around the world, which is so awesome that was something that he did and he collected. And what's so cool, and the reason why I bring that up, is because in each bottle of this wheat penny, he says that he puts basically a wheat penny in the stopper, and I can't wait to see it. because I might have to frame this thing. Thank you, Tom. This is so awesome. In 1958, a lot of things happened. The world was changing, things were happening, and that's why he states he likes it to be the wheat penny 1958. Also in that underground episode, Lord of the Underground, thank you very much. We talked about how he was having a hard time with the EU in trading. Well, since then, he has had ties with Germany and Asia. And in Asia, he even won the gold in the domestic spirits competition. Some of the places in Germany and Asia he has sent shipments to, and they have sold out in a week. So his stuff is getting really popular, yo. So if you haven't tried it and you don't know nothing about some rapid aging, some Cleveland whiskey will do you right. But we will see about this wheat penny bourbon. We all know how I feel about bourbons. We shall see, and I am so excited. But before I do, I do have to say they are on WeFunder right now, and they are doing like a whiskey bond. It is a promissory like back note, $1,000 minimum investment. It's a 6-year like CD where you collect about 5% interest. From there, you can either collect your money back or you can get a whiskey in your name. You heard me correctly. A whiskey with your name on it. Isn't that awesome and amazing how much stuff this company is doing? So I know it's a hard time for everyone, but if you're looking for some sort of investment to do right now and you love whiskey, check out the WeFunder for this awesome Cleveland team that prides themselves on being a part of the community, pairing themselves with clinics so that they can make hand sanitizer for our first responders, our police officers, our nurses, our firefighters, and they haven't taken a dime, not a wheat penny. And to pay for their expenses of doing that. They have been doing such great work that other businesses, breweries, companies in the Cleveland area now has joined up to help their community. And that's what the Whiskey Love is all about. So go Tom, go Tom, go. And let's get this wheat penny started, y'all. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Make it easy. Oh, how cute. So right off the top, this is where my wheat penny is as I took off all the plastic. How awesome is it that Tom shared his wheat pennies with us? Yay! All right. Oh, so basically on the back of this bottle, he explains 1958. It was the last year the beloved wheat penny was minted, which I stated. It was the year of the World's Fair featured an electronic computer that demonstrated a knowledge of history. It was the year NASA was created and the microchip was invented. The world didn't know it, but limits on what we could achieve were being eliminated. 1958. Glorious year of different changes. Oh. It smells like sandalwood and cedarwood. I can smell a hint of the zest, some vanilla, light on the honey, and a nice caramel kind of scent with a touch of like toasted, like a toasted pumpkin-y. Pie! I smell pie! Let's do this, Cleveland. Woman's pole, a woman's pole. Gotta save that whiskey, because mama don't waste no whiskey. Oh, look at that pretty color, guys. A nice ruby amber. Oh yeah. I smell smoke, a hint of tobacco and smoke. That is coming through now. Definitely that woodsy autumn leaf kind of smell. Get into my belly. Let's try. Oh, but before I do have to mention that on March 18th, 2015, President Obama visited Cleveland Distillery. It's really cute. He even kind of wiggled his way into getting a free bottle. I hope I can do that one day. What?
You did.
Shut up.
You already wiggled your way into getting a free bottle done.
I love it. But at the distillery, I want to be able to talk at the distillery and be like, you know what? I think I'll be taking a bottle home. That would be nice to do. All right? Yes, when we visit. So let's get into it. What's good enough for President Obama is definitely good for Leilani drinks the brown stuff. The zest comes through a little bit more. The toasted, like slight pumpkin marshmallowy kind of goodness, like a yam bake, comes in right in the center of it. That pop is happening immediately, which I find very interesting. Ooh, the warmth just hit the back of my nostrils, and I'm like, take me away, Cleveland, take me away. And with that warmth, which was very interesting that just happened now, through my nostrils, I can smell and feel like the smoke and the black cherry wood. Super awesome. I'm still not a fan, and it comes with bourbons, of the zest. And I know this whiskey is going to open up, so I'm excited about it. So, a little bit of that caramel. I'm warming up, y'all, and I like it. All right. Oh, Tom, oh, Tom, oh, Tom. So, I just want to state, I'm not a big fan of bourbons. I always seem to, like, it just doesn't pop well with me, especially with the thing, but the smoothness, the nice mouth watery feel that I feel like I could sip this. I can keep sipping it. It's not overpowering. It doesn't lay heavy on my mouth or my tongue. I feel like it's like this delicately balanced whiskey with things happening and going on. And now I can actually feel and taste some spices in the back of my throat. So I don't want to because bourbons ain't my thing. But honestly, Leilani drinks the brown stuff has to give this wheated penny bourbon 1958 from Cleveland Whiskey 4.5 kisses. It's gotta be. And I'm not a bourbon fan. This is a huge compliment. It is so nice and smooth. It is fun, and it is opening up. And I'm telling you guys, I can't wait to try it in a week and let you know an update on it. If it stays the same or if it goes higher. Or it can't go lower. It just can't. It's too good. So 4.5 kisses. 4.5. So let me just say, Cleveland may not have gotten into the Super Bowl. They did get into the playoffs, and I was rooting for them because they were the super underdogs. And I wanted them to get there. However, they did not. However, Cleveland Whiskey did win on the 4.5 kisses with Leilani drinks the brown stuff. So here, and cheers.